Hello everyone, so today I'll be checking out the Trailmakers 2.1 physics update, which is arriving before 2.2. So what do I think about this update? I think this update is pretty good. This is because driving feels much better, and it feels like the weight of the vehicles, they feel more realistic this way, because vehicles, they feel like they have actual weight and they don't lift off the ground as much when taking jumps, which makes it more easier to recover when lifting off of the ground. And especially with heavier vehicles, it feels like the weight is actually there. This just makes it more satisfying to drive and also more easier because like it's more harder to like tip over vehicles. But what I realized is that suspension for certain vehicles need to be reconfigured. So for my monster truck, I had to reconfigure my suspension, make it more stiffer because it was pretty soft. So I had to stiffen up my springs and my hinges because when this update came out, they were too soft. So just to make it drive better, I had to do that. Same for my cars as well. I find it also to be just more predictable in this update, just for controlling vehicles, and it's very predictable for where vehicles will go, which is always nice. And just really fun to go fast as well. Also found that like crashing, just like how I crashed there, it just feels more satisfying as well. It feels like the weight is carried during the crash and it doesn't feel like the aerodynamics are dominant in determining how the vehicle will crash. And in my mods, like a lot of inclines, even an incline like this, I would be able to scale it. But let's see. Oh, we still can. I did not think we could. But what I took notice as well as like I can't turn right anymore, but before I would have been able to, like when going down this going down sideways this incline, and from sideways I can't really turn left. I feel like before I would like just flip over instead of just not being able to. So just adds to the realism. There's definitely a more noticeable power decrease, especially when we have inclines. Before I would also be able to climb up this. But no, I can't anymore because I think there's a decrease in wheel torque. It might be wrong, but that's what I've felt like what it was so far. And also show what I mean by this, and there being a decrease in wheel torque, or it just might be indirect effect from like maybe like there being like maybe an increase in mass or like more risk mass, but I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to get my vehicle stuck, and I'll just show what I mean by a decrease in wheel torque. Like I have a couple like decent amount of wheels that are in contact with the rocks, but I'm not able to reverse all this, and this and I believe like was a change to like the wheel torque, like output from the one engine to the wheels. and this just adds to the realism as well and makes the vehicles feel heavier. Or maybe it was just that like they actually made vehicles heavier. I'm not entirely sure. Probably it made the vehicles just heavier, but they might have changed it a little. I'm not entirely sure. So because of this, routes have to be there's a greater incentive to like planning out routes before going off-roading. So like I'll like go parallel to this, turn left, and I'll scale down here, go right, go left, and I'll go right, then left. That's my plan for this route. This will be a bit challenging because I have a lot of frame overhang on this truck. I'm a bit high centered. Oh, my axle can't clear that. I have 4 engines. Oh, I did not expect that. What broke? Most of the front. The suspension's good. I think so. I was not careful and got myself high centered. That's pretty bad. Like most of the wheels are off the ground. I don't have air control, so this will be a bit challenging. Oh, there we go. Nice. That was like challenging. Like I did many recordings before this, and so it's pretty easy now because I got the right strategy. But before I wasn't able to get that first try. It took me a lot of tries. Yeah. So off-roading is a bit more difficult right now, but I feel like it just adds to the it makes it just off-roading more rewarding this way and gives more skill. I have 4 engines, so I'm pretty underpowered. So I like to solve my issue. I'd have to like get more torque. I'll just add more engines, and like also because I could like reduce the weight. Like mine's like goes like 1,500, I think. So I can like reduce it, and that'll give me that'll like not take away from the torque as much. So back to traversing across a terrain. I find it pretty I find it more easier to do. It's like the car wants to stick to the ground, and it's like has more feels like has more mass. Let's check that the ramp. It's closest to us. I had to reconfigure my suspension on my vehicles. So like just be aware of that. Oh, that was bad. I still need to configure the suspension. Because my car's too low. I already had that issue regardless, even before the update. Okay, so what I also noticed was that even like this vehicle was pretty unstable before the update because it lacks any body panels. But I found it to be very stable surprisingly in this update. I have some side skirts. I didn't expect it to be this stable, and it's really surprised me. It's really stable and it's probably the most stable car I have and easiest to turn as well. But the speed is probably limited because I don't have good aerodynamics. It's surprisingly stable, really good, really nice, and I really enjoy how it feels. I have newer versions. I guess this is my latest version. It's pretty enjoyable to drive as well, actually. I very enjoyed it, actually. It's pretty nice. It's very stable. It wasn't this stable before the update. It was pretty, oh, whoa. Doing a death roll. Okay, recovered somehow. Yeah, it wasn't as stable before this update. It was pretty, it was pretty rough ride. I'm surprised how stable this is now. It's not the best at turning though. It's okay, I guess. So yeah, it's there's some pluses, there's some pros in this update as well. But of course, there's some cons. Like my other vehicles, they need to, like especially my truck, I need to reconfigure the suspension of that still, and my other cars. So there's some wins and there's some loses. But overall, I really like how everything feels. It just feels heavier and just for the vehicles, and the vehicles feel like more realistic this way. And just makes it more. It just makes it more enjoyable to just simply just drive around. So that's what I really like about this update. This tank, how much does it weigh? 2,400. It felt pretty snappy, like really fast acceleration from, if you see from my previous footage, I can put on screen. It was very fast acceleration, but now it's really slow. It's not really slow, but it's much slower. So this is what I like about this, and it's like more controllable this way. And actually it feels like a tank. I also noticed like this bigger, the blocks are more durable. I don't know if that was already a thing, but I'm just gonna shoot this tank because I don't know if that was already a thing. Please let me know if it wasn't in the comments if you wish. It didn't respond properly. I hit a weak spot, it looks like. I blew off the whole roof. I don't think I ever done. I got the because it was held by hinges, so I destroyed that quickly. I missed. Was it always this weak? It was stronger than this. Why does it feel so weak? That's surprising. I don't know. It just feels weaker. I need to respawn this. I need to try again. Because it'll at least hold better. Like from a single shot, I would tank it. It would be like there'd be a hole in the creation, but it wouldn't just completely blow up. This is not what I expected. I think I hit the front end. I guess the energy dissipated better than last time when I shot the hole. But everything else I don't really like so far. Oh, I shot into the casemate, like past the gun. And yeah, some things are good, some things are bad. I think I know why. It's because I have a lack of wealth points here. I have a bunch more wealth points in the front of the hull, so that's why everything's breaking very quickly, very easy. So I believe I need to like add more wealth points if I want to make this more stronger. surprisingly more weak. It's surprisingly more weak occurred than I expected it to be. I didn't actually think they changed this. But I wasn't really using this for any like competitively or like a more serious way. It was just for art. Anyways, but if you actually have an actual tank, it's probably built for PvP. I guess that held pretty nicely. Let's try the side of the engine placement. I made it at an extreme angle, so I guess that's good because like when I shot this in the previous update, the whole side of like the whole area here would be glowing, but it's kind of nice because it does focus some more damage in certain areas. It doesn't like make everything glow, because when it made everything glow, it would make like the part, like a whole section of the build completely fall off after a second shot. So this is pretty nice, I'd say, but it's good and bad. But of course, like if you have a build with like a lot of wealth points, you'd be faring better in this. This makes it so like it's more easy to survive hits now, but you just need to construct it more stronger than how I did. Drift cars are pretty nice to like. They at least from my experience, I can't say for every drift car, but at least with mine, it feels really good now. I mean, it was good before, but it's just longer. I haven't showed this car, but it's really good. It was really good at drifting before, but now it feels better. This surprisingly has no gyros. It's just using aerodynamics from piston glitch axles. So some of my mechs are better, some of my mechs are worse. So actually no, all my mechs are not. I mean, some ways they are better because like my King Carab that has like flat cannons, it walks faster, but no, I say actually yeah, most of my mechs are good. Oh, I didn't expect this to be this good. But this was faster. This was much faster before this update. Now it feels slower. But this just makes it more realistic. I have to adjust my ankle strength to make the impacts more absorbed. And that might increase my movement speed as well. This surprisingly walks pretty good. I thought before I wasn't experiencing this good of walking. I didn't expect this. Yeah, this is feeling pretty good. I have some sparking here. I don't remember experiencing this, but everything else is good. Can't really take another step. It does feel much more heavier for sure. It felt so light before, but now it feels much more heavier, which I like. I always already struggle to take steps, so I can't really. All I can say, it just feels pretty good walking. Because it just feels heavier, but it didn't change my walking. It was already messed up. Yeah, that's pretty good. When I lean to the right, this mech is kind of messed up, so yeah, this might have gotten heavier because my aiming stars are like 100 strength, so these might have gotten weaker. The servers might have gone weaker, or maybe due to the weight change. If they changed the weight and made it things heavier. I'm just guessing it's probably the physics that made things feel more heavier. In the case of my arms, for the mech. Some glitches have broken, especially this one, like the motorcycle glitch. It doesn't work anymore. It was where I glitched a pipe piece into the go-kart wheel to make a really compact bike, but that doesn't work sadly. It just might need some reconfiguring for the piston position, but I'm not entirely sure. I think hinge, like, blocks are still messed up. Like, when blocks are on hinges, like, the impact calculation is, like, wrong and it gives too much impulse. Let's just verify that. This is a non-cardinal glitches. Let's try ramming this one. Yeah, I think it's still wonky. Like when parts are hinged, like it doesn't do proper calculation of damage. Never mind. It's actually being pretty damaged. It's actually working, but it's like less onto the car. I'm kind of confused because this is much more heavier. This is, oh my gosh, that's 4,500. I didn't know this heavy. Yeah, it's interesting. It's wonky. I don't. I think damage calculation is pretty off. I have much more weld points on this tank than this car. I think I'm being damaged too much right now. I don't know why, like sometimes it takes damage, sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of frustrating, I'd say. Well, that was awful. Oh yeah, we can turn. I forgot about that. Oh wow. Yeah, that took more damage than I thought it would. I want to see if we can get the dynamite. Oh, and I also want to test, let's test the railguns. I mean, they're not really railguns, but let's test it. This is, like, I got one from Steam Workshop, and after I should build a base around it. It was like a green one. I don't have a camera. So I have to guess. Whoa! Oh my gosh! I did not expect that. Oh my god. I hit it after I got the dynamite. What? I did not expect that. Oh, I'm inside the creation. I literally got the dynamite with the railgun. And I don't have explosives on the railgun ammunition. Was that just a fluke, or a railgun just more? Wow! I knocked the turret off. I the side of the ammunition hit the turret and blew off. Did a lot of damage to the pole as well. Okay, if we get a hit and it blows up the creation, we know it's not luck. Yeah, it's not luck. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so railguns, they're actually they're more reliable. Yeah, the railguns are reliable. I mean, not railguns, so I don't know what it's called, but they're reliable. That's awesome. We're gonna do 4 rows of these pipe holes. Yeah, I think they're smooth. I think they're better than last time when I tried this. Yeah, this is awesome. Oh, come. The front didn't spawn in correctly. I can't correct it because I disabled the keybinds. Yeah, this is pretty cool. They look smoother than last time, at least from what I remember. Oh, I just steamrolled that over. Okay, let's unload these eyeballs. How do I do this again? I don't really remember. Oh, wrong one. I don't want to do that way. H? No, that's horn. Why would it be H? K, no, that's the high beam. X? What X does? V? Oh, that's tractor beam. Oh, right. Right mouse. Wait, I detached something I shouldn't have. I don't know what I detached. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's awesome. I don't know. So what I've noticed with planes is that like they fly better. They're more stable, especially when you lose control. When losing control, it's more easier to regain control. And I've noticed that like the turning rate of planes, like they have increased as well. This plane was much lower than turning than how it is currently, and makes it more usable. Even though it's still pretty slow, it's definitely improvement from before. Let me know what you'd like to see. I never had this happen to me. And that is all for today's video, and have a great day. Peace.